So the next thing that happened on Monday Night Raw, it was a tag team match. It was the NXT champion Bron Breakker and Tommaso Ciampa versus Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode in the Dirty Dawgs in a tag team match. And before I talk about this tag team match, we seen the Street Profits backstage. They get interviewed, and it was getting talked like the interviewer was telling Street Profits like, why ain't y'all going to be at WrestleMania or whatever? How do y'all feel about that? And Street Profits was like, well, wherever the Raw Tag Team Championships goes, the Street Profits will go, and we'll get our way in there. So yeah, that's what Street Profits was saying and all that. So yeah, pretty good promo segment with the Street Profits. But yeah, we get to the tag team match. It was a pretty good tag team match. At the ending of this match, we seen Bron Breakker try to hit like this shoulder tackle into the corner on the Ziggler, but Ziggler moved out of the way. Bron Breakker then runs a shoulder into the ring post, and then Ziggler then hits a zigzag onto Bron Breakker. He goes for the pin. Tommaso Ciampa then breaks up the pin after 2, and then Robert Roode tries to quickly come in. Tommaso Ciampa quickly grabs Roode, throws him out of the ring, but he lands on the apron, and then Tommaso Ciampa hits a jumping knee to the face onto Robert Roode, knocking him off the ring apron, and then he gets out the ring with Robert Roode. And then Dolph Ziggler was trying to hit a super kick on the Bron Breakker after he got up, and then Bron Breakker quickly grabs his leg and then picks him up in the air and then drops him down with the power slam, and then he pins him for the 3 count. So yeah, Tommaso Ciampa and the NXT champion Bron Breakker defeated Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, their Dirty Dawgs, in a tag team match tonight on Monday Night Raw. That's what happened. So yeah, it was an okay tag team match. I'll give that match 1.5 stars. That's what I'll give it. Actually, I'll give it 2 stars. It was a pretty good match. It was great to see Bron Breakker make his Monday Night Raw debut. But tomorrow night, with this being said, actually, Dolph Ziggler actually grabbed the mic and he starts talking about how they might beat him tonight and they coexisted and all that. But tomorrow night they ain't going to coexist, and he's going to take the NXT Championship and put it in his trophy case of his long accomplishments and all that. So yeah, but yeah, tomorrow night we'll see Dolph Ziggler facing Bron Breakker and Tommaso Ciampa in a triple threat match for the NXT Championship tomorrow night. So yeah, that's the match happening tomorrow night. But up next we're going to see Omos versus Apollo Crews up next on Monday Night Raw, and Omos was having an interview backstage, and he was talking about because he debuted at last year at WrestleMania, he was talking about how he's going to go out there, beat Apollo just like how he beat everybody else, and just dominate all the way through up until WrestleMania, and just go to WrestleMania and dominate that too. So yeah, that's what Omos said. But yep, that match will be up next. So yeah, I'll see you guys later until the next thing that happens on Monday Night Raw. See you guys later until then.